Let's get started. And to fix the speed again. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Arthur. It's round 3. Match 15. Bum, 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 bum. It's alright, I'm not recording the music on this on the VOD. Hey, bastards. We do kill Marshtomp. Good to know. What happened in Athens? I saw a bit of the EV stream, a little bit, at work. Oh, Nate. That is unusual. Right, I don't actually need full swaps in doubles. I'm aiming for 28 by round 8, which I'll hit quite easily. I think it's probably worth sludge bombing, even though it does less damage. Which football team do I support? I don't follow football really. I like watching the international games and like the World Cup and the Euros and stuff, but I do not follow club football. And I should have used Psychic. Psychic isn't going to kill either one. Oh, I'm tempted to brain rot. I'm tempted to turn it on max speed up. Nice. Focus band. I could take Cloister 2. That is a strict upgrade, I feel. Also, I don't want to run into it. Even in doubles, I do not want to run into it. Might be smarter to Giga Drain next turn, actually. Just kill Quillfish. I will eventually win. It just might take a little bit longer now. Okay, good. The power of brain rot. I'd rather keep the swap count low. I quite like killing Primate, I think. And no trick. It's locked into Brick Break, which is the move I don't really want it to be on. I did think about the Shadow Ball Psychic combo, but I thought it probably didn't kill. Probably didn't get anywhere close to killing, right? Yeah. None of the goats have shown up. Ferret 2 is not here yet. I've totally forgotten what the spec was. I think it was dark. Okay. Apparently it was not dark. I'm not sure which Pokemon Yawn hit. I think it was Venomoth. Venomoth obviously has the Lumberry. It was Venomoth. Normal? That could be for it. not too worried about it because I have Cloister. Trying to find a good way of playing around Cute Charm and also playing around Citrus. So I could Sludge and then Frustration Sludge next turn. That feels best. And if it Rain Dances, I'll target it anyway. Might even be able to Giga Drain. I'm not sure about if Frustration would kill or not. I really don't want to Sludge Bomb. It could go really badly wrong. Should be completely fine. I could take Gorbis over Cloister. It would be a swap count. So most watched sport in the UK after football. Well, I watch rugby. It probably isn't rugby though. It's I don't know because F1 is F1 you have to pay. Good question actually. It might be tennis. We also have to pay for tennis, kind of. It probably is F1. It probably is F1. Most sports are big in the UK. It's just like hockey and stuff are not represented at all. I can't believe McLaren double DNF'd. All they had to do was not shit the bed, and they shit the bed. So I think Max might actually do it, which is unbelievable. I think if I kill Tropius, I just win. I'm a little bit scared of Ferret, I guess. Okay. I am Shield Dust, apparently. I wonder what actually happened to Piastri. I saw a lot of theories about what happened with like the car moving away from him. I don't know if it's that or if he just choked. I feel like Max is definitely the best driver right now. It's not very close. The English the English commentators are so biased against Max. It's really funny. I think a lot of people get quite annoyed at it. I find it quite funny though. It's like it's so bad. Yeah. I think he would have if he'd had this car at the beginning of the season, he would have won this year. He might still win. Yeah, I'm looking forward to next year. Hopefully next year will be a bit different. Got 17. That's a good amount. Perfect swap count would be probably to get 22 or to stay on 18. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. Round 4 is pretty safe in Gen 3. Unless I get a terrible draft. I don't think I really trust slaking 1 in doubles. I'm not damp. I don't know if that matters massively. I think we're going Wheezing Duck. It's not a terrible team. Who goes in the front is the question, I guess. Who goes in the front? Let's put the duck in the front. I'm more likely to swap the duck. I think I might double Alakazam in case Alakazam and Crobat kill me on whatever I choose to target it with. And also because of flinch, I guess. Nice crit. That definitely matters. Please don't miss Hydro. Hey, Ben. Okay, good. Okay, bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to leave Crobat there, I think. Oh, random AI my ass. Okay. Can the last Pokemon please suck? Oh, Machamp won. I guess that is quite a good matchup for Weezing, to be fair. And I didn't poison, which is good. Hey, reverse. Weezing is favored into both. Like, I just need to kill one. Yeah, that's the end of Golduck. Or not. Okay, this could have been really scary after the crit focus band. But we have avoided it. So 18 swaps or 22? How good is... I mean, Elemental Punch's Alakazam is pretty bad in singles. Obviously in doubles it's got quite a lot more targets. Golduck isn't even that much more specially bulky than Alakazam. Alakazam is max defense. It's not even a big difference. I could also take Crobat 1. I might get... This might be a bit of bait, actually. But I should, if I get a super effective punch and I can aerial ace, that should be enough to kill most enemies. I'm very tempted to switch immediately because of Umbreon. I could also just Ice Punch Credilli over 2 turns. Okay, so the final one is Lantern. Oh, that's a weird turn. I'm very tempted to switch and finish off Credilli. Basic AI will not be confused Ray on Alakazam this turn at least. Alakazam is pretty terrible here if Lantern is Volt Absorb. Might be quite difficult to kill Lantern actually. Okay. I think Metagross should have this now. I'd like Alakazam to actually die, that would be helpful. I'm beyond 1. Alakazam dying is good though. It might be worth it to light screen. 40. I'm not very likely to lose to Umbreon, really. So Umbreon Weezing is a speed tie. That makes sense. I should win from here. Because of Aerial Ace. It would be generational to lose this Metagross. It would be generational. I was considering Credilli 1. Finally, a use for Alakazam. There is a reason to Facade, perhaps. I could also just Meteor Mash this Scizor slot. It also helps with Focus Band. I hate Double Team. It's round 4, yeah. I'm not that worried about Explosion. Obviously quite worried about Quick Claw and... Well, it's always basically Quick Claw. It feels like every loss is always Quick Claw. I think I'm ever taking Sizzle. Not against random AI, I can't use counter really. Yes, those are certainly water types. It's not smart AI, I don't have to worry about weather hallucination. If I do it this way round, I can double target Vaporeon next turn, or I can just go on it now. I get the upside of the crit as well. It is a bit like that. It does feel like almost every Pokemon is a Quick Claw set. Everything kind of slow feels like it has one. Right, don't freeze me. That'll work. Wolverine 1 is leftovers, actually. This is less flexible than I thought. It's triple water. Okay. Quick Claw is like the best possible item in a format where you only ever have to win once against the other person. I think if I just kill Wolverine, I win, but Wolverine 1 has Protect. Okay, I can't be faked out. Yeah, exactly. The Choice Band is surprisingly rare in Gen 3, I guess. I mean, in the Frontier. There are some pretty deadly band sets, but it's quite rare compared to, like, PvP and stuff. Yeah, they did need to worry about item claws as well in the Gen 3 Frontier, that's true. I just had a mind blank. I shouldn't play when I'm so tired. I actually completely missed what the type clause was. I think it was Steel, which is pretty rare, but it can happen. If it is Steel, I'm thinking about getting rid of Wheezing for Vaporeon. That's fine. I probably hallucinated. Low-key, Kingdra is scarier. I would be safe if Alakazam wasn't free IV, I think. I'm in a bit of trouble. If I get wisps, I'm in so much trouble if that hits Metagross. Okay. Oh, I do have Facade at least. It looks like Thunder Punch might actually two-shot Houndoom, which surprises me. This obviously was not a Steel spec. It would have been a much easier match if I could have Thunder Waved Kingdra, but I can't because of Lum. It was a Fire spec. Oh, it's so annoying. Kingdra has quite a good chance against Weezing if it's at full health as well. I don't know if I should Thunder Wave or not because I'm attracted. The problem is Thunder Punch won't kill. No crit, no crit, no crit. Okay, I win. I win, I think. Yeah, Facade is a nice bonus, yeah. That's okay. Double Facade, Sludge Bomb should always kill, I think. Kingdra has to crit Weezing here. Okay. Yeah, Gen 3 Alakazam is a strange creature because it's max defense. Alakazam 1 is not a good Pokemon though. Alakazam needs stab. The Arcanine was not Intimidate. I could take Kingdra. I think I probably will take Kingdra. I think they knew what I think they were trying to be clever with the Alakazams. To be fair, Alakazam having max defense is a bit of a nasty shock if you are new to the frontier. Yeah, I agree. Alakazam 1 is way better in doubles than it is in singles. That is definitely true. Focus Band won't happen, and I'm not going to miss. And Quick Claw won't happen as well. Guts glitch. If you status an enemy that doesn't have guts, it is essentially taunted. It can't use status moves. Yeah. It also can't use moves like Explosion. It's the most important thing to know for Gen 3 doubles that you wouldn't know naturally. true. Oh no, I went on autopilot again and I skipped the hint. So I'm on 2 swaps, which means I'm on 20. The reason is they it's a glitch because they meant to check for guts, but they accidentally check for not guts. That's basically what it is. I'm considering taking Heracross 1. I'm a little bit vulnerable to fire. I think if Golduck goes for dig, that's completely fine with me. I can definitely switch. Is it worth attracting? The upside to Icy Wind is that I would then be outspeeding Golduck with Wheezing. Yeah, exactly that. Let's just attract. It can't be that bad, right? Look at me, I'm the lucky one now. I have to have a look over the Game Freak code. Try and reverse engineer what they were thinking. So I would like to hit 28 exactly on 49. So I need to keep the swap count down. Or I want to try and hit like 33 to 35. I've got fucking Aero 2, it's over. What was my ability actually? Pressure. Bad habits seem to late nights. It's actually a bit of an interesting combo with these Screech as well. Underspeeding the flying teammate is interesting. And just shove Vape in the back. There is another option, which is to just go Steelix Aero. Screech into Aero attack, or Steelix can safely Earthquake quite often. Not that safely though, because if an enemy survives, then Aero could be going down. I would like to put a Vapor in the back either way. There really isn't a lot that would survive. Screech is a little bit risky because it can miss, but there really isn't a lot that would survive Double Edge Aerial Ace or Double Edge Ancient Power. It was Psychic, which makes Crobat slightly worse, but also maybe slightly better because I have Shadow Ball. Jinx has Bright Powder. That's the only reason I haven't already locked in my moves. Right, let's get rid of Espeon. I think I just got to risk the Bright Powder. So it was a triple Psychic team. Very difficult to imagine losing if Slowking dies, I think. Okay, GG. Slowking survived that. Okay. That is very surprising. It is now theoretically possible to lose. Just extremely unlikely. This could go wrong if I miss, and then Jinx gets the lovely kiss into Vaporeon. And then, like, Slowking also has to crit Surf. True, good point, Dave, yeah. Aero is a dual-type non-immunity beneficiary. That would make a good YouTube short if it happened. Although I'm not sure if I can explain dual-type non-immunity in a short. So given that I've got Aero 2, I'm thinking probably biased towards the no swap. Maybe one swap to get another elevation next round, although set 3 to 4 is not a huge step up in power. I would like to stay below 29 for round 8 on the swap count. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Oh, I wish you were here. Dusclops is very... well, it can double tip. It was very likely to protect. I would rather not miss. And if I get Quick Clawed, I'm okay with Crobat fainting, I think. Is going to be double team, it seems. Oh, I forgot about that quirk as well. Yes. Thank you, Dusclops. I don't think Shadow Ball will kill, but we'll get it close enough. Yeah. The AI has a few sort of hard-coded synergies, including statusing Guts teammates. It was trying to toxic Guts Urswing, exactly. I was so caught up in thinking about Quick Claw activations on Urswing. Hey, Crimson. Bum, bum, bum. I'm a bit worried about giving Feraligatr Torrent because of the crit surf into Aerodactyl being really annoying. I think I should just be Screeching. There is the Mega Scurvy. I mean, Feraligatr, even if yeah, surviving is probably going to Scary Face. I can switch out whatever its Scary Face is, I guess. Although I can't really switch out Crobat quite easily. Let's just do it. Feraligatr might survive this. Shadow Ball will kill it. Too late for... Just, yeah, I don't think I'd ever be swapping here. Vaporeon 2 is funny with Shadow Ball anyway. That's an interesting opening duo. It is a Psychic spec. I quite like the idea of the Shadow Balling and going for the free damage. Is there any Psychics? I mean, there's Metagross, right? That's the only one. I'd be quite well positioned against Metagross too, to be honest. Not too worried about that as a worst case. Let's just Aerial. Ooh. I forgot about Fake Out. Fake Out makes me a bit nervous to attack with Crobat. Because Fake Out, the AI won't want to Fake Out in a focus. And Shadow Ball might not kill Medicham. And if Medicham survives, it's getting Salac. And I think Medicham Salac is a speed tie with Crobat. Is that true? 1/7 set, yeah. It's a speed tie. The truth. In that case, I'm going to Screech Skarmory. Dramatically less cool. I just kill Starmie and the match is over, I think. No reason to overcomplicate. Alligator has cake. Psychic again, high risk. I'm considering Medicham. Medicham could be my swap for the round. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. Vaporeon is so much more solid. The Fake Out Endure plays are fun with Medicham, but the problem with these reversal sets is that they're always risking being statused, essentially. And also there are a few things that... I mean, there's not a very long list of Pokemon that Medicham doesn't dominate, but it can happen. And also in doubles, Medicham is actually bulky enough that sometimes it would be a random target, and then Endure becomes much, much worse. Let's stick. Psychic high risk. Oh, I'm really not sure about Alakazam. I'm gonna have to double. I'm gonna have to double Alakazam. It was enough. That's alright, I'm not worried about double team. Need to cover the Quick Claw. Okay, it's over. Ursaring 2 is Quick Claw. Alakazam 2 is... its only flaw is that it only has one attack, but I can probably plan for that in doubles. It might be a lot more solid than Vaporeon. Unfortunately, double team is too desirable. If there's something I'm scared of, it probably is Scizor 2. What to do? It's really important that I hit that, I think. I don't think I'd ever be in Steel Wing range at that HP. There is a line of logic that says I should just be targeting Weezing because Scizor dies to Aerial Ace. The problem with that is that I'm assuming that Quick Claw's not going to go off. There's a decent chance that Scizor froze here. Yeah, Weezing has Memento. I'm going to... I think the question really is how much the Ice Beam versus Surf damage matters into Weezing. I don't think I'm giving Scizor Swarm. I'm not good. Okay. I am now only in trouble if Quick Claw goes off. Or if I miss. Ugh, do I want to double edge Scizor? So spread damage is 50%, so Air Cutter does 50%, and so does Surf. But Earthquake and Explosion have no spread damage nerf. If I hit both, I win. Well, not guaranteed. Ooh, okay, Medicham is back. So Medicham's going to see a fake out kill into Crobat. I'm not sure if I can kill Medicham with Surf, but let's find out. I am underestimating Vaporeon, it seems. So if I swap, I get another elevation. If Metasham loses me this game, I'm going to be upset with myself. Gets an Intimidate lead. I'm quite tempted to screech Glalie and go for the Earthquake. I don't think it's correct, though. I think I probably do have to just remove Glalie from the field. And it's annoying because I want to Air Cutter, kind of. But I'm going to have to Shadow Ball. What is the alternative to this play? It would be the Screech play. I don't want to do Screech. Locking into Ancient Power is not too bad. Yeah, at worst I can hit Tauros. I'm not desperately worried about Tauros. I kind of want to switch, though. And it's awkward because Medicham would die to Double Edge. Flygon's pretty good in Gen 3, but this Flygon is the Sunny Day set with no stab moves. I'm very tempted to switch, actually. Tauros EQ. So Tauros EQ goes to -1. It is possible, yeah. It is possible. I don't know if I just drop frames. It can EQ because Aerodactyl gets a -1 on EQ, but then the allies levitate. So it would be EQ or double team. Actually, no, it's not going to Double Edge, which does make switching a lot nicer. So I would be switching. I could die to I guess I could die to crit Earthquake. I would be enduring next. I think I kind of win if I pull it off. What does Crobat do in the meantime? Perhaps Screech. If I hit Screech and I cycle out, remove Intimidate, and perhaps Aerial Ace can Oko Tauros. Sad. Well, it is going to Earthquake now. Actually, it's going to Double Edge. I think it's always going to attack Medicham. Even if I'm wrong, I can switch next turn. I don't want the self-damage because I don't want Tauros to see a kill on Crobat. I could fake out. I forgot I had fake out. But I can't really fake out a +2 evasion. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Kind of doesn't matter. I always win, right? I always get the aerial ace off, and I always get the reversal off. I guess I could miss Flygon with reversal. If that happens, I would want to screech it. Also, this is a speed tie, lol. Okay. It's going to Earthquake every time. Not really. So how different would that match have been if I kept Vaporeon? Because Flygon used Sunny Day, right, on that turn? And I can't really switch back. I can, like... I don't think Solar Beam crit would ever kill Aero. The baby is born. Huh. It is a ground spec. Oh no. I'm considering Mime. The funny thing about ground spec is that so long as I don't take anything too frail, it's not actually that likely to Earthquake. What if I take Electrode and explode? I think I'm leading Kang Mime. I don't know what the third Pokemon is. I might put Manectric in the back, I guess. Or I side trick and miss. I miss my own Kang on the side trick. I'm also kind of thinking about unironically taking Electrode, exploding, and putting Kang in the back. Because Electrode is slower than Manectric, I can take Manectric Electrode and just explode. Weirdly, taking double electric is perhaps safer than the other options. The more basic idea is that I just take Manectric in the back. Yeah, I'm just thinking the electrode isn't too bad. I'm just thinking about how bad Kang Mime Manectric is as a draft, because I feel like it's quite solid. I would be swapping mine, but that's fine. I don't think I have to do something insane. Now let's have some fun. If I do this, I have to be really careful about what kind of endgame I'm setting up for Manectric. I don't want to get too baited by the match 1 spec. Yeah, those are certainly Pokemon. What's scary about this is I don't actually. So what would be scary would be, is there any way that Flygon ever kills Mime? I think I just kill Nidoqueen, it's fine, right? The real question is what I click with Kang. I really want to kick Mega Kick and just remove Flygon. Much more sensible would be Shadow Ball, because double Shadow Ball Crunch would kill Flygon. Very boring, but a better idea. I am choice locking myself, but I think that's fine. Also, do I kind of want to kill Flygon? I can kill Flygon here. What if the switch-in has Earthquake? Like, there could be another ground type in the back. I actually prefer attacking Flygon. This could backfire if Flamethrower burns Kang, I guess. Oh, I'm faster. No, it's fine. Mine would survive a crit crunch. Lantern. Okay, Manectric really was quite bad in this game then. I can totally just Earthquake, right? I could crit myself, though. I could crit myself. And then what? Crunch Mega Crit. I can't see myself losing. I can't see myself losing if I do this. Actually, I can, because Lantern is Bright Powder. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Oh, and Mr. Mime Lantern is also a speed tie. There's no way, right? There's no way this crits. Oh my god. No type high risk. It is quite tempting to take Flygon. Same time every day, same routine. I don't think Flygon would ever kill Kang with a crit EQ. Which is nice. It's synchronized Gardevoir. Fuck. Nidoking survives. How about you crit Nidoking specifically? No, don't get Krant. No. Oh, please don't punish me for this. Wow. I mean, I still would have, even if Blizzard hit both, I would have won so long as Horndrill didn't hit Manectric, right? Summertime. I thought I was so clever by doing the Shadow Ball instead of Earthquake with Kang. Serves me right. High risk. I kind of want to take Tauros. Tauros is quite a lot slower than Kang, though. And I don't want to have a huge swap count. Gardevoir in the back is also an option. Honestly, Tauros in the back is also an option. If I take Gardevoir, I don't have to be worried about Lightning Rod. I'm a bit worried about the swap count creeping up. I agree. I think Manectric is a bigger liability. Gardevoir, Tauros. I could just take the faster Mon, which is Gardevoir. It's just my disgust for sets with max EVs in attack and special attack. Is it worth just going for it? I could also just switch. Switching is very boring, but it's probably better. If I'm going to switch, I don't need to bother thinking about Venusaur as well. Is Charizard in the back? That's a good question. I don't think Blastoise can counter. I think I have to be special. I have to be dual special on one of my Pokemon. So I think it's guaranteed to Ice Beam. I'm prepared to be wrong about this. It might be quite close on Blastoise. I might have to Mega Kick again. That's annoying. Alternatively, I could just Psychic Blastoise. I am early bird. Just thinking about leaving Venusaur on the field or not. I quite like using Aerial Ace into Venusaur. I'm a bit worried about Double Edge. Oh, no. I think I'll be fine. I think I do have to target Blastoise though. There's also there's also Focus Band. I can also switch back and Earthquake. I'm a little bit worried about crit Double Edge from Venusaur if that happens. I could Mega Kick Venusaur maybe. I think I'd rather go for the guaranteed damage though. Focus Band would really suck. It would really suck. Okay. My favourite Gen 1 starter, Houndoom. It's a good thing that Kang is faster. Zard is going through a goth phase. The demons from your past. Okay. I think this time I am siding more on the obvious play. I'm just thinking what to do with Flygon. There's no spec. I think Earthquaking with Flygon would be insane, though. I think it's... Because it could be Levitate. It might be better to Flamethrower the Crobat. Would I ever care about the damage from this turn? I could also just Dragon Claw the final slot. I feel like Crobat is probably a bigger threat than the final slot because of how fast it is. I'm actually quite glad it targeted Flygon. Makes the next turn much more predictable. Dusclops. I kind of wish I'd Dragon Clawed now because I could Shadow Ball. I probably can still Shadow Ball. What am I on? 60. It's got to take 20 recoil. I can totally Shadow Ball. I can also switch potentially because the double edge recoil on Gardevoir will be huge. What's the downside of switching is that the worst thing that could happen if I switch is probably I get crit. But honestly, that's not too bad. Let's switch. Because Dusclops is going to Earthquake, right? Shit. I've changed my mind. Don't desperately want to put Gardevoir into Earthquake. Okay, that's... should be GG. I can change, I can change. Ooh, please don't be Intimidate. Nice. I think I need to double because Arcanine could burn me. So I think I do need to double. Ooh. It's a nice bonus. How about I don't crit myself? Nice. It's actually quite comforting to know I'm not going to run to Flygon. So what are the chances that Fissure hits and Explosion goes through? I can't do anything at all about it. Arguably, I should Flamethrower. Flamethrower will do a bit more than Earthquake into Steelix. But I believe in Flygon. I was actually in so much trouble. Okay, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Flygon would never miss. This is quite a lot of disrespect on Fearow, but I think this does kill. No man, no man, no man, yay. Okay. Is Endure possible? No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, I think. Because it has Shadow Ball. So right, Blissey 3 is a good set, but it's not particularly good for the opponent in this situation. Unless it Serene Grace freezes Kangaskhan, and I shouldn't have spoken that into existence. I've crit myself. Oh my god, I've... the flash fire, lol. I was in quite a lot of trouble into Blizzard. If Blizzard froze Flygon. Now Blissey gets the focus band. Okay. Double focus band? No. The AI can do the flash fire thing in Gen 4 as well. I remember Cresselia throwing unbelievably hard. Okay, so I need to do less than 2 swaps. That feels doable. Let's rip it. Let's do the thing. Set 4's famously bad. Oh, we've got the Immortal Duck. Wow, that's quite a team. Ups defense if suffering. Well done, Game Freak. I'm considering Flareon. When it snows. It might be Flareon. It really might be Flareon. I hate the idea of being stuck with Regirock. Actually, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm just biased. I should be fine with Regirock. Regirock is good in singles. I'm so worried about Regirock missing Rock Slide into Tentacruel. Because then I could get slammed by Mirror Coat. That wouldn't be fun. Let's do it this way. The Immortal Duck has been attacked. They double duck. No. I'm really upset by this. I think Whiscash is going to Earthquake. I can't switch myself though. It's going to Earthquake, isn't it? Well, no, Tentacle's weak. Tentacle is weak. Yeah, okay. Oh boy, I'm pretty scared of Whiscash. I don't think there's an amazing plan into Fissure. No Quick Claw at least. Regirock does outspeed Whiscash. It's Mirror Coat. Could still be Quick Claw. It's really good. That means no Quick Claw. High risk. If I take Crobat, I'm not very flexible on the electric switch out. Also a little bit vulnerable into ice. Because I don't really want to risk Milo being frozen, right? Is it better than Regirock though? Probably is better than Regirock. Regirock is so passive. Dougie boy. Don't you dare Quick Claw Spore me. Thank fuck for first turn Focus Punch AI. Fissure isn't real, Fissure isn't real, Fissure isn't real, Fissure isn't real. I'm kind of tempted to take Breloom. This is my swap though. If I swap more than this, I've gone to 29 swaps. Lumberry isn't real. Lum and Chestoberry famously do not exist. Might be better to switch. Might be better to switch. If I do this, Breloom faints. It's a ground spec. On the other hand, it's a ground spec, maybe to keep Milo alive. Yeah. Please suck. Please suck. Last Pokemon. Quick Claw is not real. Quick Claw is not real. But in case it is real, I will Ice Beam. Perfect. I'm a bit uncomfortable leaving Blissey alone, but I kind of have to do this. I have to save Breloom. Counter is much better than Carmine. It does have leftovers. I think I probably should Ice Beam. True. True. Look at me, I'm the lucky one now. The only way I can choke this is by switching to Breloom. Switching into Ice Beam. I actually don't want to freeze it, because I would then be unable to spore it. I'm also not sure if I should try and stall it with these two. Like, it probably is worth it to waste its PP. If it can run out of Ice Beam, I win. How about I crit? It wasn't enough. How about I crit? How about I crit? Okay, I do want to damage it. If I freeze, I freeze. Okay. Okay. I mean, it has the 4 to attack, right? I should actually be on Thunderbolt to waste the PP of Thunderbolt while it can't paralyze. Psychic is not good news for Breloom. I could take Blissey. I could totally take Blissey. It's fine, I'll just switch. I'll just switch to Milo. Just a quick claw set. I think I Spore Thunderbolt in case Quick Claw goes off. Okay, that's probably GG. It might be worth using Spore on Shuckle as well, just to get rid of its item. On the other hand, I could just attack what's in the back. It's a Psychic type, is decently likely to have Synchronize, which probably does make Ice Beam better than Thunderbolt. Also, if Slowking wakes up, I would... if I Slowking wakes up and Quick Claws Breloom, actually, that would be a problem. I'll accept the Synchronize. It's not like Porygon T needs to be fast. Xatu. Okay, no. Shuckle exists. Just need to do a tiny bit of damage so Breloom can kill it. Lol. Okay. Bum, bum. Quick Claw isn't real, and even if it is real, I can maybe kill Wishcash next turn with double Ice Beam. Might be better to Thunderbolt Typhlosion, actually. Why do they Thunderbolt? Oh, please don't punish me. Should be fine. Surf should kill. Flying. I will not speak it into existence. There are no good flying set 4s. None. There are no good flying set 4s. Oh, what's really terrible about this is that I don't really want to switch into Executor either. But might be better to Ice Beam Executor. The problem with Ice Beam Executor is Bright Powder. Oh, honestly, I could also just take the hit. Like, it's a flying type in the back. I could just take the hit. Executor would be using Psychic. It's then a 2v2. Milo's taken a Psychic. But if I'm going to do that, why am I attacking Dodrio? I should be attacking Executor. It would be much better to kill Executor. I'm really worried about Bright Powder. Can't think of many flying types that would easily outmuscle Porygon. The more I think about it, the more I think it's better to stay in with Breloom. I could Quick Claw. Sludge Bomb won't kill Executor. Is double team the best quick claw move? I could just spore Dodrio. Who cares about early bird? Okay. I care about early bird. It's me. I'm the one who cares. I could have spored Executor, and then I wouldn't have to worry about Ice Beam missing, but whatever. Charizard. Okay, I'm never going to lose to that. If there's one way to lose, it would be, I guess, double Earthquake crit. Or Earthquake crit, Drill Peck crit. Let's say Earthquake crit, Drill Peck crit happens. What would I want to do? I'd want to... depend on the target. If they went for Milo, I would want to target Charizard. The problem is I'm not sure if Porygon can kill Charizard. Let's play Simple Man's Factory. No crit. It's over. I win. The power of the duck. Please say I didn't miscount. I want to be on exactly 28 swaps. That's perfect. For once it has worked out. Pokemon Emerald. Got excited for a second, but then I realized it was the bot stream. What is that? Is that level 50? No. There are no factory players. Sad. Yeah, don't worry, Parasitize. I'll be sure to lose it soon. November has been hell.